Every time a NetherRealm game comes out, the first thing I look forward to is the story mode. So with this game coming out, NetherRealm and Ed Boon have promised that this will be the biggest story mode they've ever done from the past NetherRealm games. So I made a list of the top 7 things that need to happen in Injustice 2 story mode. And I hope you enjoy this video, and if you do, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this every single week. Number 7, Insurgency, Regime, and Society. We could assume that we will be getting the same Insurgency versus Regime story, kind of like how Mortal Kombat is almost always a Earthrealm versus Earthrealm threat story. However, we can see that Brainiac joining the roster and the story, this is going to be a little bit different. But here's another thing to make this story different as well, and that is having us choose to play through the whole perspective of the Insurgency, Regime, and the Society, which is a new faction led by Grodd. This wouldn't be the first time NetherRealm or Midway has done this. They did this with Mortal Kombat vs. DC, where you can choose to play throughout the story mode through the perspective of either the Mortal Kombat universe or the DC universe. Doing this would definitely make this the biggest story mode of any NetherRealm game, right? I mean, Ed Boon and the other NetherRealm employees have said it, so let's see what they meant by that. Number 6, choices. There are some games with story modes out there where you're given a choice to do something, and there's essentially a different outcome for each choice. Not to sound like a Call of Duty fanboy or anything, but take Call of Duty Black Ops 2 for example, and spoilers as well. If you don't kill Menendez, then Frank Woods dies by his hands at the end. If you do kill Menendez, then Woods doesn't die and there's a happy ending. Something like that would be awesome to have in Injustice 2. There can be choices like where you're Batman and Joker has done something so evil and it's gotten to a point where Batman has just had it and he has every opportunity to kill him then and there. Well, you as the player can choose to either kill the Joker or let him live. It's a weak and dumb example that I'm giving you because seeing Joker die twice in the Injustice storyline will be flat out dumb, but I think you guys know what my point is. Choices in the story mode would definitely bring something very interesting for fighting games. Number 5, longer cinematic scenes. This is something NetherRealm has been doing through their games, but it still sums up to be the same thing. The story mode is just a practice mode for the characters NetherRealm favors the most in that game. However, this time around, can we please just have longer cutscenes and the interactive parts aren't only for when they are needed? Some of the fights you have to play in the previous games just feel very forced, and I don't want that at all. I want NetherRealm to take their time with the story and give us some good storytelling. I'm not saying any of the previous game stories were bad except for Mortal Kombat 2011, I'm just saying it'll be better for it to feel like a cinematic movie and only the interactive parts are there when they're needed. Number 4, Batman v Superman redone. If you like Batman v Superman, that's okay. I myself did enjoy the movie, but I did have a lot of problems with it. Like Superman, there was barely any reason for Superman to hate Batman, and I didn't really have that tension when Batman and Superman fought, and in some ways it felt forced. Sure, it looked cool and all, and the Ultimate Edition gave Superman more of a reason to dislike Batman and was overall better, but we aren't here to talk about that. In the Injustice story, the reasons for Batman and Superman to hate each other are already there and done, but what will make it better is if you match up Batman and Superman again, but the reasoning this time around is mainly due to Batman's son Damian Wayne. See, according to Robin's bio, he finds Superman as a father figure more than Bruce Wayne. I can see Superman treating Damian like the son he never had due to the fact that his actual unborn son was killed. With this, Batman is still trying to get Damian to give him a second chance, and this is definitely going to be pretty big on him. So when Superman ends up doing something that's putting Damian in danger and could be life-threatening, Batman has to come in and fight for his son's life. And when Superman realizes that Batman is trying to take Robin away from him, he will see it as Batman taking the son he never had, and then boom, that will make Superman snap, and they fight, and it's a hard-hitting fight. Tell me that wouldn't be something good for Injustice 2, or for the Injustice 2 story mode. Now that's obviously not going to be the main story, but I can see it being in there, and for some of us, it will be the hard-hitting Batman v Superman fight we never got to see. Number 3, gear characters as cameos. We already know Power Girl, Reverse Flash, and John Stewart Green Lantern will be in the game with different voices and dialogue. This to me seems that they could be a part of the story mode, but I don't see them playing a big part since they're just skins. Because of this, they can be cameos done right this time around. I mean, why would NetherRealm put in cameo characters in their story with their own dialogue and voice actors and designs and not have them playable in some way? That would just be dumb. Number 2, father and son scenes. Having Batman and Damian Wayne in the same story opens up a lot of opportunities. You can have a father and son adventure story, father raising son, passing the torch, etc. But for this one, we can see that the father and son relationship isn't too good, since the son sees someone else as a father figure more than the actual father. This opens up an opportunity for character. Seeing how this affects Bruce Wayne and how it affects Damian is something that could be in the story or should be in the story, and having that put together in the same scene or scenes will be pure gold if it's done right. That right there can give us some heartfelt moments where we actually feel for the characters. And number 1, Harley Quinn's daughter. If you guys haven't read the Injustice comic, the comic reveals that Harley Quinn has a daughter named Lucy, but we don't know where she is other than she's with another family or what she looks like. Harley Quinn basically left her own daughter just because she wanted to be with the Joker, but another reason why is because she didn't want to risk what the Joker could do to her. Her daughter would have been messed up in the head and it would just make one crazy family and such. In Injustice 2, I hope they elaborate on Harley's daughter a little bit more. I don't want them to focus on it too much. It could be just a mere mention or a flashback, but that's something I want to see acknowledged in the story mode of Injustice 2. What things do you guys think should be in the Injustice 2 story mode? And what do you guys think about my choices? Join me in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate a thumbs up and for you to subscribe for all things Injustice 2. My name is Brustful Productions, and I'm out for now.